I told you, all of my critics, I told you all that I was the greatest of all time. Never again defeat me. Never again to say that I'm going to be defeated. Never again that make me the underdog until I'm about 50 years old. Then you might get me.
Yo, what's up, all my wrestling fans? Welcome back to another episode of Catch Up with Wrestling with your boy Mike B. We had a fantastic week of wrestling. NXT, Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, TNA. Didn't catch AEW, but the Chamber was super dope. The last pay-per-view before we head to WrestleMania, and the ending. Man, the ending got everybody talking. I couldn't wait to sit down in this chair and talk about it. I was waiting, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, just grinding. Like, man, I want to talk about this so bad. I want to talk about what happened at the Elimination Chamber. But I'm gonna get to the Chamber. But first, I'm gonna talk about some news that's going around the world of wrestling, and that is AEW release Phoenix, and we kind of know his next destination is going to be WWE. Just a matter of when he's going to show up on television, and whether he's going to team up with Penta or whether he's going to go on as a solo act. I'm stoked to see it happen. I think Ray Phoenix is going to do wonderful things in WWE. If you look at what Penta is doing, he's already a star. Every night is just something great that he's doing. His attire is dope. I still love the blue attire he came out at the Rumble with. And I hope eventually they put that mask on WWE shop, because I'm going to cop. I'm still waiting to receive the his first mask. I think it won't ship out to April. So yeah, I think Ray Phoenix is going to be another star as well too. So now that out the way, let's talk about the Chamber. The Chamber was in Toronto. Great show. Last stop before WrestleMania. We're going to talk about the Women's Chamber. Bianca Belair punched her ticket to WrestleMania. She conquered the Chamber and won. We've seen the return of Jade Cargill, and me watching it back, because I didn't watch it live. I watched it the next day, and I'm watching it, and I didn't think nothing of a Jade Cargill return. I knew it could happen, but I wasn't thinking that she would come out, because I thought the Chamber was already closed. So when I look back at it, I was like, damn, Liv and Naomi was in the ring together. Perfect way to start the show. Jade can't come out. You don't know who she's gonna attack, and she end up putting a beat down on Naomi, while Bianca Belair could do nothing but watch. And I thought it could be a way that she attacked Liv Morgan to get Liv Morgan out the match, and possibly get a Liv versus Cargill, or Cargill versus Raquel Rodriguez at WrestleMania, or maybe a tag team match between Jade Cargill and Naomi, and then Liv versus Raquel, and then after WrestleMania match, Jade Cargill attacks Naomi for her knowing that the whole time she was the person to attack her, catch her off guard. I think that could have been a good way to build that feud, and that way you get all 40 ladies on the WrestleMania card. Because now I don't know if Liv Morgan makes the card. She is the tag team champion, but I don't know, man. This WrestleMania card, I don't know how many matches they're going to go, because lately it seems like WWE only been doing at least 5 to 6 matches so far. So I'm curious to see the official WrestleMania card and who don't make the cut. But next up, we have the women's tag team match: Tiffy and Trish versus Nia Jax and Candice LeRae. Tiffy and Trish pull off the victory. I didn't watch too much of this match, not because of the ladies, just because I was really trying to fast forward to see the last segment of the night, because like I said, I was trying to stay out of social media so much, but I end up spoiling for myself because I had to get on TikTok and browse TikTok. So I'm just trying to hurry up and fast forward to the John Cena segment. So can't really talk about the tag team match. I didn't really watch it too much. But I'm glad Trish Stratus did get the victory with Tiffany Stratus. Next up, we have the unsanctioned match. This match I did watch: KO versus Sammy. This was lit. This is what an unsanctioned match should be. We've seen tables, we've seen chairs, we've seen barbed wire chairs. These two guys always put their bodies on the line, and that brings me up to a segment I got down the line. It's my Mike Five 1v1 feud. Is 1v1 these two guys that I can watch these guys feud all day. So that's coming up shortly. KO did get the victory. We did see a Randy Orton return to make the save before KO almost power him on the concrete. Almost see Randy Orton bring back that punch. So now got me thinking we gonna see that punch in 2025. We're gonna see it. I think we're gonna see it at WrestleMania. I think this direction they're gonna go to KO versus Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41, and I'm cool with it. I'm curious to see what's next for Sammy because he's the one that ate the pan, and it looks like this feud is gonna be over. So to me, that was match of the night. They put on a show in their own hometown in Canada. And now that brings me to the man's Money in the Bank, where John Cena conquered the field and he punched his ticket to WrestleMania to face Cody Rhodes. He defeated CM Punk after Seth Rollins curb stomped CM Punk and costed John Cena. Really, he didn't tap out. He just kind of, faded passed out, and John Cena was declared the winner. So let me talk about what happened afterward. Cause what happened afterwards shocked the hell out of me. Cause I always wanted Cena to turn heel, but once he announced the last time is now, I was like, what is really the odds he actually give us a heel run before he run off to the sunset? And it fucking happened, man. The Rock asked Cody, "Can I have your soul?" Cody told him, "Go fuck himself." John Cena was like, "Yeah, man, you go, Cody." Shook his hand, and I seen The Rock do this, and I thought somebody else would come out the crowd and attack both Cena and Cody Rhodes, and then Cena face turn, and then that low blow came, and then that beatdown came, and there you have it. The baby face Cena then went and turned heel. And Travis Scott got him a couple punches in. It was rumored that he busted Cody eardrum. The Rock brung out that belt, put it to Cody back, and then he made it bloody. So Rock's got not one but two belts with Cody Rhodes blood on it. So Cody got to get his get back. So it's looking more and more likely that The Rock and Cody going to happen at some point. And I'm curious to see where Roman fit in with this too, because now The Rock and Cena teaming up. We got Cena and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for the champion. So who does Roman Reigns face at WrestleMania? Because now it looked like Drew and Damian Priest is going to be a thing. CM Punk and Seth Rollins is going to be a thing. So is we going to get Rock versus Roman? I don't know. You got to wait and see. And ever since The Rock came back, man, he sometimes he pissed me off just coming out and just talking. But I understand it. Like he not giving us the real plan is, which is what wrestling should be about. We shouldn't be able to predict everything. No, that heel turn was a swerve. I did not expect John Cena to turn heel. So man, that's why I love wrestling. I love it, man. So that was the Elimination Chamber. It was a great show, an even better way to end the show. And now I'm sitting here patiently waiting for that first heel John Cena promo. I want to see how he look. I hope he ditched the shorts. I hope he get that his original theme song back. I hope he just go all in for this. And I hope him looking at how The Rock did this heel turn, he probably take some things and just go all out for it. I want to see disrespectful John Cena. I want to see him come out and cut disrespectful promos. Like, this is how you kill it, like things like this, man. So let's talk about like I said before, my Mike 5, and then I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna end the show with some rundowns. So this next segment going to be my Mike 5. Today's topic gonna be my best 1v1 rival. These are two guys who always butting heads. Now I can watch these guys be rivals forever. So kicking off with number 5, I gotta show the ladies some love on this list. So I added Becky versus Charlotte because these two ladies they can always get serious and take some really serious jabs as we've seen before as the title would change where they was swapping titles that looked like it was pretty personal. But these two ladies, dating back to when Becky turned on Charlotte, I can always enjoy watching these ladies go head to head, 1v1 with each other. So it was only right for me to add the ladies onto my Mike 5, get them some love. Number 4 is Self versus Roman. These two guy histories going all the way back to the Shield. And it's always a chance that these two can cross paths. We've seen them rekindle that beef before, and I don't think it's going to get rekindled ever again. Ever since Roman became tribal chief and kind of rubbed Seth Rollins the wrong way, but never say never in wrestling. We could eventually see these two team up again, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go back to being enemies. It's just what being a rival is, and I'm still going to be tuned into it. Number 3 is KO versus Sammy. I don't think I've seen a bad match between these two ever, going all the way back to Ring of Honor, carrying a beef through NXT, and still carrying a beef through now. Like these guys make up and then they turn against each other, whether it's KO turning on Sammy or Sammy turning on KO. You know it's going to happen. As soon as you see these guys being best friends, you know at some point somebody's going to fuck over the other person, and I can watch these guys wrestle all day. That unsanctioned match was amazing. Seeing them win the Undisputed Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania against the Bloodline, that was amazing. Seeing KO turn, on Sami Zayn in NXT, amazing. Like I said, this is 10 plus years of these two going at it, and I have not enjoyed. I have always enjoyed it. Every single last match, I enjoyed it. Next up, number 2, I got RKO, Randy Orton versus John Cena. Come on, man. You know it's going to make the list. We had the top heel in the 2020s and we 2010s, and we had the best babyface in John Cena. When wrestling was kind of much at its decline, we still had Randy Orton versus John Cena. Then number 1, we got Vince McMahon versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, the best 1v1 rival. I almost did not put this on the list because Vince is not really an actual wrestler, but it's my list. I do whatever I want. We all want to give our boss a Stone Cold Stunner, but we seen Stone Cold actually do that to his boss. And when those two guys on the TV screen, we knew it was going to be money. And even when those guys actually teamed up, we knew it was only going to be for a short amount of time. So number 1, Stone Cold versus Vince McMahon. Let me know what your guys' thoughts and opinion down below. Now let's get into some final weekly rundowns before we wrap this thing up. Over on TNA, we got maybe 2 new members of the system. The Colognes made their way down to the ring. Looked like the system may recruited them because they interfered the main event of the 3v3, the Hardys and the Obafemi taking on the system. And that was the same match. Obafemi made his TNA debut. It's crazy that we seen NXT Championship make their presence felt at a TNA show. We came a long way, but we got it. And I'm enjoying every bit of it. Great match. Teaming up with the Hardys. It was a great show, man. Shout out to TNA. LA Knight is the new number 1 contender for the US champion. He's going to face Shinsuke Nakamura down the line. Next up, we got Lyra Valkyria retain her IC champion on Monday Night Raw, defeating Ivy Neal. I'm curious to see what's the next best opponent for Lyra Valkyria. We need her an actual feud. Like, she put on some good match, but we really need something, a good storyline with her to elevate this IC belt. And hopefully we get that soon. It's been rumored that Becky Lynch may return to face off with her at WrestleMania. Who knows? We also got a new women's champion, Io Sky put off a shocker on Monday Night Raw, the main event, defeating Rhea Ripley, which that actually blew my mind. I thought we may get an interference, but Rhea Ripley go over clean and beat Rhea Ripley once again. I guess you could say Bianca kind of got in Rhea Ripley's head, but at the end of the day, Io is the new women's champion, and we're going to get Io versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania 41 for the women's champion. That match is going to be a banger. Maybe we get Rhea Ripley back inserted, but it looks like they holding off on Rhea versus Bianca Belair at a later time, which I'm cool with because Io has been killing in WWE, one of the best women wrestlers in the company. So got no disrespect for me. So we got Seth Rollins versus CM Punk at MSG in the steel case match. I'm all for it. I'm curious to see if Roman Reigns make his presence felt and get back on Seth Rollins. Who knows? I thought this match may be at WrestleMania. Hopefully we do. If we do get a winner, hopefully it's Seth Rollins because we can at least even things up and get that last trilogy at WrestleMania. I think another loss to CM Punk will hurt this whole feud with CM Punk and Seth Rollins because CM Punk will already beat him twice, so it really don't make any sense to keep going back to Seth Rollins. So hopefully if we do get a winner, it's Seth Rollins, so we can prolong this match until WrestleMania. I would be all aboard for it if we're going to go that route. Um, Look like MSG lined up to be a great show. We got New Day versus LWO, Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. That match is going to be a banger. I cannot wait for that match. New Day has been cooking. And I know Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee going to bring it as well. AJ Styles going to call out Logan Paul. Look like that may be a WrestleMania match right there. So yeah, that's all I got for the weekly wrestling rundown. What was it the best week of wrestling? Yes. Could have been better. One can argue, but I enjoy everything that took place in this week of wrestling, and I can't wait to WrestleMania, man. I can't wait till we can see this card and go over it with you guys. Like always, man, catch y'all in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.